Singapore is transformed. I think every year you see Singapore is changing.
I think I've seen a lot of change in the sense that there was a time in the 60s when there was a bit of instability. You do remember the time when you didn't have to go to school because something was happening. And that made me realize that it's very important for Singaporeans to be self-reliant.
In my line of work, I meet a lot of foreign companies and people who work in foreign companies. And this notion is reinforced when I talk to them, and they actually cite the fact that we have what appears to be a stable country backed up by a strong military.
We are enjoying the fruit of the labours of our forefathers. They are the ones who have worked hard, so hard that, to where we are right now. So if let's say that we want our future generation to have what we want, we have to fight for it.
We must never forget that our existence as an independent sovereign state cannot be made to depend on the sufferance of others. The most dependable guarantee of our independence is a strong SAF. A strong SAF in turn depends on the will to make the effort and pay the price.
Without a strong Singapore, without a strong SAF, there is no economic future, there is no security. If we are weak, it's a walkover.
A lot of satisfaction to see that this is what we have been doing, but the most important thing is soldiers themselves have to have that spirit to want to serve, to want to fight, to know that this is a very serious business, and Singapore's security depends on it.
Singapore can be satisfied that the SAF has done its job well in preventing the export of terrorism from Afghanistan and preparing the Afghans for self-governance. These were our two missions, and I think we've done it very well.
From all our training over the years in a peacetime operations, it's time to put our so-called capability to the test in a real deployment ground and real operations. And we have proven our worth to our counterparts, and our efforts are appreciated by everybody over there.
I'm honoured and privileged to be given the opportunity to make a contribution towards the development of Timor-Leste. I was proud to discover that my predecessors before me has set a high standard of professionalism. and were very well respected in the mission HQ. I will always be proud to be able to wear our flag.
I think the particular moment that really hit them was the disruption of the pirate boat, and the prevention of potential hijack was something that the guys really felt proud of what they have achieved and what they have done. And the families and everyone that was back home was really proud of what we have achieved.
These large and strategic investments in integrating our command and control systems and processes play to our strengths, as our people possess technological expertise.
I think the Singapore Armed Forces are right on target. The way you have brought in the learning science, the pedagogy that is essential to designing the learning, where to apply the technology, where to apply the rigorous live learning experiences, and how to blend all of that together so you get an optimum learning outcome is right on target.
To be a real combat medic, you actually have to have a lot of realistic training. The training actually helped me to boost my confidence and also my proficiency level.
Very happy to see for myself that we are in very, very safe hands, so good job.
And I think it's very important to impress on our teachers too, to impress on the next generation the importance of security. And I think this visit has been very informative and has impressed me very much, especially with the team's commitment.
Ultimately, we all know that a stable business environment is made possible only with a safe country, which in turn is predicated on a strong defence force, and the pillars of a strong defence force are our NS men.
When my dad tells me about being in army, he actually tells me a lot of stories about how they work together, how they keep up their morale. They actually look after each other and ensure none of them are left behind. And I want such a relationship whereby my friends are always with me together.
I feel very proud. I see my son over here, and he's very serious, and he told me not to distract him, so he needs to focus. Looking at this monument, they probably realize, there is a beginning for Singapore.
One of the main reasons I had to go through OCS and try my best was because I was inspired by my dad. At that point in time, I really never really knew what a colonel was. I never really understood the role he had to play. And when I enlisted, I realized that he commanded a lot of respect.
My family and I are deeply honored today. We are very grateful. We continue to serve. My son has served well. He worked very hard for this wonderful day. What's most important is our Singapore spirit, the courage to stand up and be counted when the going gets tough, the willingness to fight for our family, friends and fellow Singaporeans, and the determination to defend our home, if necessary, with our lives.
From the day we started, I knew we needed a strong SAF. I think the SAF has done better than I hoped it could do.